Hey, welcome to you and welcome to your reading. All right, so I was not at all planning on doing a tarot reading. I was actually working out when this message came through, but it felt pretty important, so I wanted to hop on and just do it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive in just a second. I have a bunch of tarot cards spread out here on my tarot table, so I'm gonna pull that to kind of get a sense of like what this energy is that's coming in from spirit. It feels really, it feels really important. So we're definitely gonna do that. I will mention here as well that I have placed a spiritual quarantine for this reading, which will come down at the end of this reading, but I wanted to let you know for those of you who are sensitive to the spiritual realm. So you will notice that when we're finished with this reading. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and dive into it here. Spirit, can you show me the card? Not this one? Interesting. We have B. It says community, cooperation, sweetness. Yep, community is really important right now. I'm getting something around like the connection between the bees. The kind of secret language that they use with each other. It's almost like something's, I'm hearing something's whispering to you. There's something like coming awake. Yes. It's almost like you get, some sort of message, which could be partially this reading. I definitely feel like it is. Thanks, Spirit. But there's some sort of like a wake-up call here. Yes. Do you want another card? This one? Okay. All right, and we got mint. It says abundance, persistence, proliferation. I'm really struck by the fact that like these kind of look similar. There's like gold on this and the kind of gold that's happening on this card that's coming through as linked. Yeah, I do feel like it is something related to like some good fortune. But it's almost like I'm hearing you're fortunate you got kind of the whisper, you got the call. Yes, that feels strong, this card. Exactly. I knew we were getting this card. I knew we were getting this card. Fruit. It says achievement, success. I actually cut to this card when I was just like getting my deck shuffled and everything. I just saw it, I glanced on the bottom of this deck, so I knew that was coming out. Yeah, I really like this energy. It's really interesting. It's like something comes alive here. It's like you get the whisper. It's like, and it's not just you. I feel like there are others who are also in this energy. It's almost like, it's kind of like when we all rise, we rise together. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, but it's not everyone. It does feel like maybe you're part of a specific group or community. Maybe this could be others in your network. Again, that network piece is coming through really strong here. But it's almost like you're not the only one who's feeling this. There's a wave, almost like a wave of abundance rolling through. I like it. Okay, or at least that's what I'm hearing is that's available to you. Whether you decide to take it or not is up to you. Okay. So let's keep going. I really like this energy, Spirit. What do you mean by that? Yeah, let's go deeper. What do you mean by that? They're saying here, there's something here around like, we can hand you the fruit, but you've got to eat it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a couple things in here. Hold on. There's something about a photo here. Yeah, photo and video. So that may be a way that you want to like connect in with some of the folks in your network right now. Like maybe, I'm getting really strongly like video calls. It could be like video connects, that would be a good way to kind of anchor into this energy even further. Again, it does feel like there is some sort of like community group element here. It feels really strong. That feels really strong. Yeah, and again, they're saying that the fruit is available here. It's available for you, whether you decide to like take it or not, but it is available. And I'm really struck by the fact there's like this kind of what looks like a lightning bolt in the middle here, and it's coming through as like sort of this like almost like a wave, or that there's a shift here. Yes, there's some sort of shift. Okay. Can you talk more about that? What is this? What is this about, Spirit? What is the fruit? What is changing? Oh, this card. Okay, yeah, that's a shift. Do you see, okay, do you see the kind of like lightning bolt here? Okay, yes, something's changing. It seems like pretty quick too. Yes, the world. Oh, cool. Yeah, I really like that. It's just like something shifts suddenly. And I do feel like it sets you into like a new trajectory somehow. But I also, the world is coming through as in like, again, it's not just you. It feels like there's this kind of like wave of energy coming in, or yes, it just feels, it feels good. I like this. They're showing me the water like pouring out of this. This is the symbol for Aquarius here, and the water bearer. But it's coming through as like pouring out here. It's like the spiritual waters are pouring out here onto the earth. Yes. Oh, I like that. And it just feels like it's kind of like just, it happens. It's pretty sudden. Oh, that's cool. Okay, what else do you have to say? What else about this? I'm hearing, you know, there's a lot of like a lot of courage. It has taken a lot of courage to get to this point. Yes. It has taken a lot of perseverance. Yes, persistence, like we have on this Mint card, to get to this place. Oh, I really like that. It's so interesting. I just feel the energy like moving through my body. That's cool. The Empress, yeah, look at that abundance. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, this is all adding up. This is big. So we have the Tower, the World, the Empress card. I mean, these are all major arcana cards. So this is a big energy coming through. Yes, and it's almost like the way they're showing this to me is like the Empress here is looking at this world. Man, I really like this. Okay, so how can the collective like kind of prepare for this energy, or like is there specifics of what they'll see when this kind of rolls in? I'm hearing yes. There's some specifics you'll see here. Give me 1 second. So tend says maintenance, encouragement, guidance. Oh, I really like this. So I feel like part of this is Spirit, through this reading is trying to give you guidance on how to like anchor this energy best, or how to like make use of it. How to like capture, it's not quite the word, but almost like take hold of it. Yes. So that's definitely part of it. I do feel like for some of you, there's a couple of things coming through here, but I actually feel like you're going to see this in the material realm. The way this is coming through this tend and like the tools and the gardening here is like, it's almost like Spirit's whispering it. You see that? Whispering it down into the world, onto the world here. And like, you'll actually see it in the material, like rooted in the material is what I'm hearing. So some of the seeds that you've planted will actually finally grow and expand is what I'm hearing. For some of you, this may come with, I'm hearing money. I'm also seeing like a coin on this card. I don't think there actually is one, but that's what Spirit's showing me. So you'll also see some of that come in as well, potentially for some of you. Yes, that feels strong. Okay. There's definitely, it feels like, oh, here's another thing coming through. It's like the tools that you have as well available to you, it's almost like there's more of them available. Almost like new pathways opening up. I'm seeing a bit of the Seven of Cups energy here with that tarot card. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, and this feels very clear from Spirit that this is for those of you who have been working towards this. Yeah, those of you who have actually been putting in the work, like you're seeing the tools here, the kind of shovel and all of that. Yeah. It's whatever you've been like trying to plant for yourself or create for yourself that you've actually been working towards. Not just thoughts and wishes and whispers, like actual action you've taken towards it. Great. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, great. You heard my air kick on. I wanted to turn that off, but it actually came on right as I was talking about that, which was for a reason. So yeah, I do feel like it's for those of you, like I said, who have been actively putting in the work. I'm hearing self-work. Yep. Yes, specifically on, yeah, it's coming through as self-work, but part of it is like shadow work, some of it's healing work, some of it's just like working on yourself. That's what's coming through really strong. Like you've actively been like investing in yourself, kind of like tending to the plant, right? When you plant the seed and you have to give it the correct soil and you have to give it the water and the sunlight, and you have to go out and actually tend it and encourage it and manage it and all of those things that are listed on this card. That's actually it. So for those of you who've put that in, you actually see it materialize. Yes, there's some sort of like blooming energy here. There's some sort of like, again, it's almost like there's the fruit from what you've planted here. You actually see it come to. Yes, I like that. I really like that for you. It's no longer just, I'm seeing the stars on this card. They're saying it's no longer just in the stars. You actually see it. All of what you've been putting in, you actually start to see it. And a lot of you are going to start to see it as of watching this reading. That's what they're saying. So it'll start to unfold from this moment. For some of you, yes, that's going to be rolling out in waves, I'm hearing. Okay. Good. I like that. What else? Is there more? Okay. So what else am I going to talk about? What's this, what's the Tower? It feels like the Tower card feels like a big shift here. It just feels like a shift. It's almost like I'm hearing lightning strikes twice, but it feels like a good thing because it's coming in connected with this fruit card. It's like this is the same. These are the same lightning bolt here. It's like achievement, success. Yes. Okay, so I really like the way this tower is coming in. Do you have more to say on that? Okay, they have a little bit more. So what shifts? What actually shifts here? You do. You do. I like that. And this is reflecting all the things that I was saying there around like the inner work that you've been doing. But it's almost like you change. It's not actually technically the world that changes, although some of it will be. I feel like collectively, many of us have been working towards this sort of goal, okay, of inner healing, of kind of striving towards the light and towards what feels good, what feels aligned with our souls outside of the systems of oppression or the patriarchy or things that we've been told, right? Yeah, that's what this feels like. And it's almost like, again, you're not alone in this energy. This is actually, it feels collective. Okay? Yeah, very nice. but it's like, this is coming through, I don't know. It's like it's finally arrived. I don't know why the Hermit's like arriving here. I'm seeing this person like walk through the door. Walk through a door. Yeah. Oh, I really like that. There's a lot of wisdom in the Hermit card. So that's what it is. Something within you shifts. Yeah, and suddenly the world seems more abundant. Seems different. Seems more, I guess, with more resources, with more resourcing. I'm hearing the word resplendent. Okay. Do you want this card? Yeah, Queen of Swords. I really like the way she looks here. Do you see that? Yes. There's a peace here. There's a peace here with this Queen of Swords. She's very like peaceful. And I like this because I read the Queens as the highest form of the court cards in my matrifocal style of reading tarot. So I really like this. She just feels very at peace. Knows that she can handle whatever comes. It's almost like your mindset shifts somehow. And you're able to see abundance around you, maybe where you hadn't before. Oh, I really like that. Yes, that feels correct. So you shift. The world is actually your world, but it's also, again, this is a collective energy too. So it's both inside and outside. What is it? As above, so below. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. A little more. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so cool, right? I am light. Pure divine essence. Wow, that's gorgeous. That's exactly it. And this is almost like, this is what feels like the shift. You see the light coming in? I was talking about kind of striving towards the light. It's almost like this person's a little bit kind of reaching for it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what this is. It's almost like you actually like come into it. Yeah, I'm hearing success strikes. I mean, let's go with this energy. I'm here, like, very cool. That is very cool. Yeah, and they're showing the flowers on this like blooming to me. They're showing these little like berries is almost the same as the berries on this fruit card. Yes. I really like this for you. Yeah, something big just shifts here. And there's just a kind of, again, both of these people have their eyes kind of, again, it's content. This person's also eyes closed, content, right? Yeah, there's like an inner peace. It's like, oh, you know, I understand now. all of this hard work, everything that I put into this. Getting to finally see some of this sort of like, in a way, payoff, but it's not even a payoff. It's kind of like, again, you kind of just step into abundance. That is really cool. Okay, what else? I am light. They're saying something about the light here. Hold on. This card. Two of Wands. Okay, it's that you chose. Yeah, you chose to move towards your inner light, even when it was scary, even when it would have been much easier to turn your back on it, on some things, even when it would have been easier for you to give up. Okay, but there's almost like, you see this person's looking at the world here. Yeah, the same world. It's like you did the inner work. You kind of dove into your inner world. And again, I feel like this has been like a collective journey that we've been on, right? Yeah. Cool, I really like this. It's almost like, because the twos in tarot can speak to choices. It's almost like you chose to keep going, to keep looking at, you know, this world, even when it was hard. Yeah, keep looking deeper within yourself. Keep meeting yourself where you needed to. Shining a light, taking this lantern into some of the dark corners. Yeah, because that darkness was never bad. It was just things you needed to see about yourself. I really like that. Okay, anything else? One more card. This one. Queen of Cups. Look at the satisfaction of, do you see this? Do you see this person's face? Again, all of these cards have the same face. It's just like satisfaction, emotional, spiritual. Again, here are the spiritual waters. We literally see it as kind of the ocean here. I really like that. It's almost like they're showing me the golden orbs here is the same as these like little golden pearls. Yeah, same thing. Yes. You and others. Finding your heart, looking to your heart. Yeah, doing the work. King of Wands. Putting in the effort, putting in the time. Even when it got difficult, you still persisted. You persevered. Wow, I really like that. I'm just seeing the sunflowers on here. It just feels really sunny and abundant. Wow, what contentment, what peace here. Beautiful. I definitely feel like you're going to be feeling this. What a lovely energy. Anything else? All right, last card, and then we're going to move into our final oracle. Ready? Oh. Wow, they gave you two. All right, so let's see. So we have the storm. We have disruption, chaos, change. This is coming out both upright and reverse. Yeah, this feels like interesting. This feels like upright. It feels like a past energy, like you went through the storm. Yeah, again, connecting with the King of Wands. You went through the storm. You persevered. You went through. There was a lot, actually. And it kind of pushed you into some change, right, with this butterfly, like a metamorphosis. Yes, there's an element of like transformation here, or you've grown somehow. Could be another way I would say that. And I almost feel like I'm just hearing that this lessens moving forward. It lessens. There's a lot less of the disruption and chaos. Now that's not to say, you know, life is full of these moments, okay? Which this is coming in as a really good tower, but it comes in as a tower, whether it's good or bad, right? That's life, but it definitely feels like there's a big reduction happening moving forward. At least in some element or area of your life, at least. At least is what I'm hearing. Great, and I really like we got this Ancestors card. It says guidance, protection, lessons, lessening, lessons. You went through the lessons, yeah. And there were a lot you inherited from your ancestors. In fact, a lot. Yeah, there's a lot you had to navigate. There's a lot you've had to see your way through. There are things where you've had to go in a different direction or different path than maybe the path that was laid out in times before you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like you chose a different direction. You chose to create a different world for yourself. Yeah, than the one you inherited. Yes, and you did that within your own inner world. That was the only task you ever had to do. It was never about changing the outside necessarily, because when we change in here, that automatically reflects it. It starts to ripple outwards, okay? Yeah, but that was actually the goal. That was the task. So when you went from the kind of like external doing to the internal processing, the kings to the queens, again, moving from the kings into the queens, okay? That's when you figured it out. Perfect. And you moved closer into your light, into your own pure divine essence, the way your soul channels, yes, the divine. Beautiful. All right, so that's what I have for you. Let me see here. Do we want to do a... Yes. Okay, great. So we're going to read a final oracle card here. This is such like a beautiful message. I was not expecting this. Let's do a final oracle card here. And we're going to read from the guidebook. You want this card? Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. It says the healing stones. Everything we were just talking about. Tenderness, care, gentleness, nourishment. This is so cool. So this is looking like, how this is coming through from Spirit is like the waves rippling outwards. I was just talking about the ripple effect, right? Yes, that's exactly it. I just got a I just got a message from Spirit. They're like, thank you. And then actually, I feel like it's from your ancestors too, being like, thank you for doing this work. Yeah, it's like you've healed something deeply. And I'm really struck with the fact this healing stone is on this person's heart, and it's coming and connected in with the Queen of Cups. It's a healing of the heart, a deep healing of the heart. Oh, I really like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this. And I do feel like there may be a bit more call for some extra nourishment for your body, your vessel right now, as this feels like some sort of upgrade. This feels like an upgrade, which I really, really like for you. Yeah, this feels like, if I had to describe this reading, that's what it feels like. Something is upgrading here. You're upgrading. All right, so let's look at this. Stones have long been used in healing rituals by cultures across the world. When warmed, they can provide comfort and restoration for our aching bodies. And some traditions revere certain stones themselves for their magical healing qualities. This seemingly hard and harsh substance has the capacity to provide warm, gentle, magical, tender care. The Healing Stones card is, of course, the healing card of this deck. Maybe you're in the process of healing something physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. This card appears for the reader as a sign that deep rest and healing are in progress. It comes with an invitation to say yes to your healing and to trust the process. It's also a message for you to prioritize your body, mind, and soul above all else, to treat yourself with tender care, to replenish, to nourish, to go gently. How can you slow down your pace to that of the stones? How can you prioritize your body, mind, and soul? And the Ancient Stones activation is, I choose to go gently and treat my body, mind, and soul with tender care. And I feel like this is sort of the energy you're stepping into, but one that you've obviously been in some ways to like get to this part of your journey, okay? But it almost like, again, there's some sort of like wave that's happening here. And it just feels like it brings with it more nourishment, more gentleness. But also this is a message from Spirit for you to treat your body with this care right now as you're going through this, what feels like sort of an energetic upgrade here. Yeah, it feels really good. Almost like with the lightning bolt here, it's like, yeah, you've got an upgrade coming online. Very nice. All right, well, I hope this reading has been helpful for you. I'm really glad I got a chance to channel it. Yeah, if this reading found you and you feel like it resonates with you, just go ahead and give this video a like. If you feel like this tarot channel is resonant for you, go ahead and feel free to subscribe. If you would like to be part of a membership, I have a Patreon membership right now where I channel weekly healing messages specifically tuned to any healing that you're doing. If you're doing active healing right now, that's what this channel is for those of you who are working on it, which seems like some of you are for sure if you're here. But I actually release a message every week, and I tell you what's upcoming for the week, as well as, you know, kind of what you maybe have processed or been through. So if you want to check that out, that's in the description box below. And if you want to check out just my Patreon page, I also have some of those readings up for one-time purchase if you'd like to sample it before you sign on for the subscription, which is cancel anytime, so totally up to you. I also am doing personal readings as well, so if you want to check that out, I have the prices in the description box below, as well as my website. All right, well, thanks so much for being here, and I'm wishing you a lot of luck with this upgrade, and I hope it is gentle for you. All right, I will see you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.